Hey y'all, welcome back to AT4 Bill. Today we have a very cool and interesting video, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. Alright folks, what we got today is going to be a hitch mount umbrella holder and a rectangular 6x7.5 foot umbrella. Kind of tell where this is going to be going, but just to give you some background, today we're filming on a GoPro camera that was donated to the channel by Mr. ZR2 Mike, Mr. Mike Taylor. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Guys, make sure you turn on your notification bells, as in the upcoming months we're going to have some overlanding adventures with Mr. Mike Taylor and his rig of a rig, because there's no other word for it. 2023 Chevy Silverado ZR2 with all the fixings. I mean, you probably couldn't ask for anything else on that truck. So I'll put a picture of that up above so you guys can give it a look, and tag his Instagram page as well, his handle. So thank you for that. Now, the umbrella, I purchased it myself. $13.12 from the local Walmart. It is insane. So cheap of an umbrella. Now, with that being said, again, cheap umbrella. It's not crazy quality, but it is pretty well built. You know, it's not too bad. And in this hitch mount umbrella holder, this was a Christmas gift from a good buddy of mine, Mr. ROFCO, Rigs Out Front, Mr. Gerard. Thank you very much. And this whole idea came about because I saw that Mr. Mikey had a hammock. He had a hammock on his hitch. Now I've seen that, they sell that, and I'm like, you know what, that is like the craziest thing. I also have a hammock, and I will be looking in the near future for that. And I'm like, you know, I have an idea for this, and obviously I'm not the only one to have this idea. Now, for my previous truck, I had put a Martin roof rack on the top of the truck, and I had an awning, which I have in the shed back there, but I didn't want to drill into the roof. Why? Because it is the craziest thing to drill into the roof of these trucks. I don't know why. Knowing that there is a huge overlanding community and an outdoors community out there for these Chevy and just GM trucks in general, GMC Canyon and Chevy Colorados and the CR2s and AT4 and AT4Xs and all this stuff, and a Trail Boss and everything. You know, these companies should know to make the holes already pre-drilled. It's not that hard to do from the factory, just so people can go ahead and install their roof rack, or if they would sell and partner with a company to put, you know, a roof rack on there, you can option it out, or how we all do, we, you know, purchase it aftermarket and we drill and install it. But it's such a pain. Now, there are companies, if you take it to your local shop, I'm sure they can install it. From my previous experience, this is what I'm speaking of. I drilled it. I ordered my Martin roof rack. I installed it, you know, by myself, and it was just a pain. You have no idea how many drill bits I went through just to install this doggone roof rack on there. Now, it's sturdy, you know, I sealed it up, did everything the proper way to do it, but it was just a pain. Like, I had to go to the store a few times to get drill bits because I would snap them and break them. Start small, keep working my way up. So I don't want to do that yet, unless a company wants to send me a roof rack. I'll be more than happy to install one, or take it to a local shop so they can install it, because I really don't want to go through the headache again. Now, with that being said, don't want to drill on top of the roof. I need that awning. I need, you know, the sunshade. I need covering. I don't have anything to really pretty much add on top of the roof. No box or anything, because I do travel pretty light. So as you can see, and we've seen before, pretty much the back of my truck is damn near empty, and I have the soft topper, so I have a few more feet above instead of just a normal tonneau cover. And everything that I have, as you can see out here, pretty much carried that, besides one or two things. And yes, there is a tent. You're asking, how are you going to camp? So with that being said, I said I need an awning. I have an awning. I don't want to drill into the roof. I haven't really pretty much found yet a no drill roof rack. Please, if there is one out there, let me know. It would be interesting, and I would definitely go ahead and purchase it to put it on there. If a company has one, please reach out to me. I don't want to drill. I'm a customer that does not want to drill into it, and there are many customers out there that really don't want to, you know, go ahead and start drilling into the top of their trucks, because it's just a hassle. So this is the next best thing. So let me go ahead and install it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, folks, so we're halfway through to installing. As you can see, I put the safety pin in back there, and we have it put this in here. We have installed it. You can see it's pretty sturdy on there. Now, if you didn't need it to come all the way out, this is a two-piece system. As you can see, the bolts are down here, 2 bolts, well, actually 4 bolts, one on each side with a washer. So you can make it shorter depending on the type of vehicle you have. It doesn't have to be a pickup, but it does work, and it is compatible with a pickup truck. So let's go ahead. We have Mr. Luke. He definitely wants to play. All right, folks, so now we are fully installed. We installed the whole pieces, 2 pieces here for the umbrella, and we have the umbrella right up there. Now, what a crazy thing is that it's color match, right? So I'll just happen to be the luckiest person to find a $13.12 umbrella on the outdoors area of the Walmart, local Walmart, that just happened to be sand dune metallic. It's not, it's just a tan color, and have my truck here, so it completely matches. Now, the only thing that's not matching is this soft topper. I would love to have a tan color soft topper just to match the whole thing out. But as you can see, it's on here, and if you need to move the umbrella side to side, I'm doing this by one hand, but you know, you can definitely do it. Tilt it and move it, and it is pretty sturdy. Yes, it's an umbrella, it's gonna move. So with wind, we'll see how it does here the next few minutes. It is a windy day, so let's see what happens. And we're right under the big tree here at the house, so let's give it a check. All right, folks, so budget is the game. As a young adult here, starting out in life, you could pretty much say budget is the game. This is my game. This is how I'm going to play it. There are companies out there who have higher quality products. We know that, and are more than happy to take your money, hundreds, thousands of dollars. But if you're somebody who's just starting out, just getting started, don't want to spend a bunch of money, don't have a bunch of money to spend, there are options out there. Don't be discouraged to go out camping or overlanding or just having a good time by the lake or by the beach because, oh, well, I can't afford this or I can't afford that. Well, when you're not spending $1,000, you have more money to spend on just having a good time. Case of beer, food, a few steaks, instead of spending, you know, $1,000, $2,000 on awning, on this, on that, on a roof rack. Well, when you have these options, yes, it's a little more challenging because it's a lot more to set up, but at the end of the game, you are saving more money. Now, we had some wind on there, and seems to be doing okay. Seems to be doing fine. Hasn't rolled away from us yet, and I tightened it up, so I don't think it's going to be rolling away. So, this is the game. This is how we're going to play it. Okay, this is just a mock situation here. Obviously, I do not suggest cooking on top of your tailgate, mostly because all this crap is plastic and you'll burn right through it. But you know, who say you can't go and spend like I did? Everything I have, I'm not sponsored. No one's, you know, paying me to advertise or show or sent me stuff to review. Walmart Ozark Trail stove. All right, one of these butane ones. Put the butane in here, plug it in, fire it up. Should have a pots and pans, right? A cooler. Put some ice in there for you know, 1 or 2 days or something. And we have a jet boil. Again, not sponsored. This is just where I carry my stuff. So you need water. You have water. Definitely need water. We all do. And you know, cooktop, just so you can cook. So I have my little beach chair, cheap old, again, Walmart, $10 beach chair. Is it comfortable? No. Am I going to upgrade it 100% to one of the nice fancier ones? It's like a rocking chair. It's going to be great. Again, I have Mr. Luke. He pretty much rides all the way back here. So it is a little bit dirty, not too dirty. Got some cookies and everything back there. But everything is compact enough to where you can use your truck every day for work or for whatever your reasons are. And you can carry this gear. You can see, look at all the space I have back there. And these are cubbies I received for Christmas as well. I have a self-inflating like a beach chair thing. It just blows up with air. You just catch it in the wind, and you fill it up. I have my hammock, I have some jumper cables, I have some tools, I have, you know, a neck pillow or something. So now we're gonna go ahead and just set up my would-be sleeping area. So let me go ahead, set up the sleeping area, and touch in base with you guys here shortly. All right, folks, so again, budget is the game. I'm going to be going and repeating that again and again. Have our cooking station here. No, don't suggest cooking on your plastic tailgate. Definitely get an aluminum table. Have your chair right here so you can hang out and camp out. Look at that, have the dog out here playing with his ball. He hasn't been much help, so we'll leave him back there. I set up a blanket, which is like double-sided as well, just in case it's wet or damp. And we have our one-person tent set up back here. Now, if I wanted to, I could make myself definitely comfortable in the tailgate if it's not weather permitting, and be, you know, dry under the soft topper and warm if I needed to. But for the time being, since the weather's supposed to be getting nicer, you have a one-person pop-up tent. So again, definitely affordable. Get another tent if you need to, if you have more people in your party. But look at this, you have all the space in the world. Now let me go ahead and get the sleeping bag and get my my EcoFlow and a fan in here so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, folks, so as you can see here, have the tent set up. I went and got my makeshift sleeping bag just because mines are tucked away in the attic, just in a tough box, and just don't want to go all the way in there for video. In theory, I could camp out here. It does look promising. Now in the next few hours is going to drop down to about 30 degrees, so instead of me plugging in a fan like you're going to see here in my EcoFlow, I would pretty much be needing a heater because it is going to be cold. And next week it is going to be really cold in the, you know, 19s and then 15s and 10s. We even had snow out here in eastern Carolinas, North Carolina to be exact. Hopefully not. They're saying it's going to shape up to be that. So haven't been posting camping content because it is just still winter time and it is cold. I'm not going to be out there risking it, you know, getting hypothermia or something. Though I in my previous life, many years back, I was an Arctic warrior stationed up in Fairbanks, Alaska, with the 25th ID Infantry. So I know all about the Arctic and the cold. I just really don't want to deal with it like a lot of people that were up there, unless that's the thing that you're into. Hey, more than welcome to be out in the cold. For me, I don't want to be out in the cold. Away from the nice one. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into the sleeping bag. Make sure you take off your Crocs or your shoes. Have your EcoFlow set up right here, and charge your phones, fire it up. Look at that. Now you got a fan. Folks, this is this simple. It is this simple to be out there. Now you got a fan, blowing air, got all the space in the world. Just go ahead and lay down and relax. Look at all the space. We don't have Mr. Luke in here because, well, he's out there playing. You guys know, he's just out there hanging out by himself and playing. So let me get out of here real quickly and just tell you guys again, budget is the game. Don't fall for these overlanding companies or tricks where they're trying to get you to spend, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars into getting gear. Yes, the gear is good. It is proven. If you have the money to spend and you want to be really comfortable and you know, let's say you have kids with you or something, or bringing your family out there and you don't want to worry about anything and be good, you know, just go ahead and purchase that gear. But if you're just starting out, single person, or you're a couple, listen, you can sleep in the tailgate of your truck. If it's big enough, or if you're short enough, to say it like that comedically, you can sleep in there and be fine. You don't also have to get a soft topper, folks. You could get a RSI Smart Cap, which is like an all aluminum build, or there's another type of soft topper company, Smart Top or something like that, where you can put, it's the same, I believe, material, but it's an aluminum frame or a metal frame under the canvas, and it extends where you can put a what do you call, rooftop tent if you wanted to, without like this one having to buy a bed, you know, thing around the what do you call it, around the soft topper. So well, Mr. Luke, man, what's going on? You're not enjoying the conversation here, the content I'm putting out? You just want me to play with you? Yeah, look at that, he's just all happy. So yeah, folks, that company offers that, and you can definitely go ahead and get that. Soft Topper, again, on their website has that company they partner with, and you can get a bed topper or cap or metal frame, basically a frame that goes over the soft topper, so you can go ahead and put a rooftop tent on top of your topper. Again, luckily I travel pretty light enough where I don't need any of the stuff in the truck, and that's pretty much it. So folks, this simple, this easy. Weather's going to start getting warmer in the next few weeks and months. You know, let's try to engage this year and definitely go and head and hit the outdoors as much as possible. Everywhere we look and turn, there's a new housing complex coming up. I don't know why I mentioned that, but pretty much across the United States there's just a housing shortage. So everywhere you look now, it's like, oh man, yeah, that used to be a nice campground growing up or something. Well, yeah, now it's a multi-family apartment complex or housing development or something. So the outdoors are getting taken away, unless you live out in the center of the country or out west, where there's a lot of just huge parks and everything. But just like that, like a weekend camping spot, kind of falling short on that here. So yeah, just trying to put some content out there. Make sure to head out and hit the outdoors, folks. Hit the outdoors as much as possible. Look at this little guy here definitely wants to be in the outdoors as much as possible, so let's make that happen for him. All right, folks, so it took me no more than maybe 5 minutes to set up my makeshift campsite overlanding spot in my backyard. As you can see, we have the shed and everything. So no more than 5 minutes to clean everything up, set it back up, everything back in the truck, pots and pans. The dog is back in the truck, ready to head home. But to be fairly honest, folks, like my little slogan at the end of the video is, adventure waits, let's hit the road together. Honestly, I definitely want to go get out there and go camping, and you know, put miles on the brand new truck as well. Go adventuring, have a good time with friends, making memories that are going to last a lifetime. That's what it's literally all about. Doesn't matter if you spend $1,000 on a rooftop tent, or a few $100s on a floor tent, or now they even got inflatable tents. I mean, it's just crazy. Or if you're like me and budget is the game, I'm going to keep repeating that. And what are you getting at here? What do we got, buddy? You gonna get your ball? Get your ball. So budget is the game, and like me, you know, you want to get out there and have a good time. It's fairly possible. Get a cooler, you have the truck, so you already got the wheels to get out there. If you want to camp inside of your truck, you can definitely put a cot in the back of this thing. If you're not over 6 feet or something, or if you're smaller, you're blessed, I guess, because you could sleep with the tailgate up and everything. But it's definitely possible. You want to put a hammock and put a hitch mount hammock holder, you can do that. If you want to be like me, you want to put an umbrella out there that you got on a smoking steel at Walmart for $13 on special, that matches your truck. I don't know what the odds of that ever happening are, but if you're that lucky, hey, now you have your awning. You can go out there in the beach, you can go camping, you can set up your spot, you know, get your table, put your little cooktop. You want to get coffee, you want to put some beers, you got steaks in there, you can definitely do all of that. So again, make sure you set everything up to make it possible this year round. I'm not going to be doing it for the next few months. That's why I haven't been posting content as well, because it's just been cold, and we have cool days like today where you'd think it's like 70 degrees out, but the wind is blowing. It's like 40 degrees out. Tonight's going to be cold. told the next few days might get snow again. Eastern North Carolina, like eastern North Carolina. So I don't know, I thought I escaped it. I moved out here to North Carolina mid to last year, mid 24, trying to get away from the cold, but it just happens to be that I bring the cold with me everywhere I go. I'm not saved, I'm not spared from the cold, so we'll see what the next few days awaits and brings. But yeah, please make sure to hit the like button if you like the content, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells for new videos. And maybe we gotta end the video a little sooner. Can I finish doing my outro, buddy, or am I saying goodbye part? Sit down. So yeah, make sure you hit the like button if you like the content, subscribe, turn on your notification bells to stay up to date with any new content I'm going to be putting up in the near future. There is going to be some cool adventures coming. Again, thank you to Mr. Gerard ROFCO. I'm going to put his link up there. If not, I'm going to add it again at the end. And to Mr. 02 Mikey, thank you so much for the camera. Gerard, thank you for the hitch mount umbrella holder for Christmas. You guys are making this all possible, just so I can get myself a little bit more together. You know, that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? Good friends, good people, good vibe, good time, and having a good life at the end of the day. So all right, we'll see you next time.